Professor. There's still a ripe berry on that vine. Gather around me, guys!
At your 1,000 moves in one breath.
Incapacitating.
1,000 moves in one breath. At your unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
I have to get...
Stay. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Spring breeze, kindly.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Gather around me, guys!
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Gather around me, guys!
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
I have everything I need to know in my notebook. This is... I have to get serious now!
Relax. Enough, you.
Oh, bravery shall overcome evil!
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract, leave no peace bereft.
We're counting on you again today, little apple! I hear sleeping and fall into a sleep dream.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike! And sunder...
Discipline strengthens the will.
But what? You think you're a better robber than me?
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Tactics sharpen the mind.
Relax. Enough, please. Only nightmares come with me.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
But what? You think you're a better robber than me?
1,000 moves in one breath.
Orders, bravery shall overcome evil.
1,000 moves in one breath.
I'm here to help.
If you'll clear skies.
I have to get serious now.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Relax. What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Lives of
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
This is the place. This is the battlefield. Pebble returns to her
perfect.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
I've got an idea. I guess don't feel that enough to me. Only nightmares come with me.
Mission accomplished.
Oui, bien. The operation went according to plan.
"正好，该活动一下身体了。走吧。
I'm here to help.
Many intellectuals must join a battle before Penny.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
At your 1,000 moves in one breath. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. One should unsteady posture.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
One unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. 1,000 moves in one breath.
我应该面对我。
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple. The lava surges on. Never.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to...
Fortune and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. What you have sown is not necessarily wicked, so why lose heart?
You want to go together?
The Clockwork Foul Beast has taken flight.
Many intellectuals must...
I have to get serious now.
1,000 moves in one breath.
No tardará mucho.
One should strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Unsteady posture, wavering intent. Unsteady posture, wavering in...
Your attacks are...
I have to get serious now.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent. Much to learn yet. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
I have to get serious.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
1,000 moves in one breath. A 1,000 moves in one breath.
Gather around me, guys. The lava surges on. Never to...
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
1,000 moves in one breath. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
The rainbow bridge rides a cotton candy cloud, drizzled in a Azure sky sizzle.
No need to be disappointed. With a few more weights, the scales shall be balanced.
I should bring an extra notebook. There may be lots of things out there worth documenting. I have to get serious now!
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Strike! And sunder...
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
We're counting on you again today.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft. Strike! And
Gather around me, guys!
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
If you're really clear skies for teaming, rain clouds for Korea.
After all this time, you still tend to war for...
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. And leave no peace bereft. All warriors must face defeat. Don't lose heart.
Honor your orders! Move out!
Many intellectuals must join a battle before penny.
Gather around me, guys!
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. 1,000 moves in one...
Your attacks are all...
Gather around me, guys!
At your strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. And leave no peace bereft.
Spring breeze,
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
My speed and I hail from Victoria!
if you're real clear skies for teaming, rain clouds.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn.
I have to get serious now. You really think you'll get away? The rainbow goes to sleep now and fall into a sweet dream.
Is this how despair feels?
Many intellectuals must join a battle.
Gather around me, guys!
At you, 1,000 moves in one breath.
No tardará mucho.
One unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. 1,000 moves in one breath. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Awaits pain or doom.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
1,000 moves in one breath. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Forward!
If you're really incapable of settling this, I was so the
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Showing at the start. Orders, please. Tactics sharpen the knife.
After all this time, you
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
I hear you sleep now and fall into a sweet dream.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Enough dreaming. Only nightmares come with me.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Entendí que no te...
It's not my wish to take vibes. I am your shadow. Any orders for me?
You don't look so good. Wasn't that just an early test? Every plan has to be tested, adjusted, and you repeat that until it's good to go. That's my secret to a foolproof success.
The sunset weaves a silken river. Heaven and earth bolster me upon departure. One unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. At your strike, and sunder the tides cleft. After all this time, you still tend to war. Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn.
We're counting on you again.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
I have to get serious now.
If you'll sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew, seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Any orders for me? Standard tactics sharpen the mind.
Unsteady posture, wavering.
Get around, guys! The pebble returns to her hometown.
Awaits penalty.
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
The rainbow bridge rises between the clouds. This is the place. Sleep now and fall into a sleep dream. Whew! We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Illusion and intimidation are my tactics too.
No need to be disappointed. With a few more weights, the scales shall be balanced.
Honor your orders! Move out!
Look at this spectacular sight.
Gather around me, guys!
At your 1,000 moves in one breath.
No tardará mucho.
At your command. One unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike, and sunder the tide.
Your attacks.
I have to get serious now.
At your, after all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
This is the place.
Roar.
Gather around me, guys!
1,000 moves in one breath.
The lava surges on, never turning back.
If you're really incapable of settling this, then if you'll clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for green.
After all this time, you still tend to war.
Cotton candy. Get already, guys!
My speed and I hail from Victoria!
Unsteady posture.
This is the destreza of Iberia.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
You get out of here! Go!
I trust your judgment. You won't lead me astray.
Infiltration successful.
Let's make this quick. My time is valuable.
Look at this spectacular sight.
Get already, guys!
In time, I obey my own heart.
One shall strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Is this how despair feels? Honor your orders! Move out!
In time, I obey my own heart.
Look at this
I have to get serious now.
Incapacitating.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath. At your unsteady pull.
This is the destreza.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
After all this time.
I know what it is I want.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Forward!
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Whew, almost done. We're counting on you again today, little apple. Any orders for me?
Illusion and intimidation are my
1,000 moves in one breath.
What is it? I obey my own heart.
Clear skies for Qingyin, rain clouds for Peru.
I hear foul beast.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
1,000 moves in one breath.
It's not my wish to take lives.
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
I have to get serious now. Show me a good spot.
1,000 moves in one.
Any orders for me?
What is it?
You don't look so good. Wasn't that just an early test? Every plan has to be tested, adjusted, and you repeat that until it's good to go. That's my secret to a foolproof success.
New data used to assemble package build. Direct memory access for application map. and enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
Look at this.
Gather around me, guys!
No tardará mucho.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Entendido. Inútil.
One strike!
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
You've gone astray.
1,000 moves in one breath. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Forward! The lava surges on.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Show me a good spot. I have to get serious now.
I was a branch and bone bare weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
I obey my own heart.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Orders, please.
Entendido. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
1,000 moves in one breath.
What is it?
Target marked.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Standing bravery shall overcome evil.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
Gotten enough dreams. Only nightmares come with me.
1,000 moves in one breath.
The rainbow is sweet and sour with discipline strengthens the will.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Got it. What do you fear most?
1,000 moves in one breath.
Standing discipline strengthens the will.
1,000 moves in one breath.
I've got it. What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
Orders tactics sharpen the mind.
After all this time, you still...
What do you fear most?
Thousand moves in one breath.
Orders tactics sharpen the mind.
I've got an idea. Got an idea.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract.
What do you fear most?
The rainbow's refreshing breeze, mixed with bubbling soda.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Standing bravery shall overcome evil.
After all this time, you still...
What? You think you're a better robber than me?
If your clear skies will soon,
power is all yours now.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Standing bravery shall overcome evil.
What do you fear most?
This is the position, right? You've gone astray.
The rainbow is a sweet and sour rainbow, dipped in golden sunshine.
And listen, I obey my own heart.
Bravery shall overcome evil.
What do you fear most?
I'm listening.
Archinic choking.
I was as though the mountains when summer leaves a white dew, seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue. Mission accomplished.
I'm scaring some of our own men. All right, give me some time to stroll around the battlefield. I need to cool off my blood.